Hey everybody, we're playing College Football 25 and we are working on the achievement slash trophy for winning a national championship. This is going to be done in Road to Glory. We're going to start a new one here so I can show you guys everything from the beginning. There are some settings that I changed. I'd be remiss if I didn't add them to the video. They are likely irrelevant to obtaining the achievement slash trophy, but just in case, I did set the skill level to freshman, quarter length to 1, wear and tear to off, just in case I decided to play any of the games myself. But we're going to be simming everything here, so we're going to advance. Now we're selecting our player. We're going to make him an elite player. We're going to choose the quarterback position, and then we are going to choose improviser quarterback. Once you've selected the position, you are then going to be able to create your player. I don't personally care about any of this. I'm just chasing the achievement slash trophy. So we're going to tab all the way over to the end and continue. Now we're going to pick our mental ability. So I picked winning time for this. I'm not sure that it matters, but in case, just pick winning time. This is your player here. Confirm and save. Overall 79 quarterback. And once we're in the game, there are going to be a few things that we need to handle to make sure that we set ourselves up for success to get this national title. One of the things is the cell phone interactions. So anytime the cell phone pops up and it gives you a selection of options to choose from, you're going to want to pick the best possible option. You're going to want to make sure that you're being polite, you're not taking risks, you're taking deals, and you're studying hard. All right, but we'll look at all of that stuff a little bit later here into the video. The next thing we're going to do here is pick our team. I picked Georgia. Any top tier team should do Ohio State, Alabama, Oregon, but Georgia is what worked for me. So quarterback on Georgia. Obviously, I'm not going to be a starter here, so we're going to have to work our way into a quarterback 2 position. You may notice in the top right hand corner it says quarterback 2 already, but we are in the preseason. It's going to knock me down here. What I'm doing here is I'm using my skill points. So one of the things that you are going to have to maintain throughout every week as you sim through this road to glory is going to be your upgrade points, your energy points, and practice. You're not going to actually have to perform the practices yourself. You can simply sim those, but you do need to make sure that anytime you have skill points or energy points, you are using those. I'll show you what I mean a couple more times, but here's another cell phone instance. So again, in these instances, we're going to be polite. We're not going to take any risks. We're going to take deals, and we are going to study as much as we can. Okay, so we've been polite to our coach here. We're going to move on to the week 0, which is a bye week, but here we're going to be able to practice. So we're going to sim the practice, and then we're going to go down to weekly agenda. So you were able to upgrade your player with upgrade player, and the weekly agenda, you have energy points. We want to use these energy points, obviously strategically, but we want to keep the first 3 options here, your academics, your leadership, and your health, all in the green as much as possible. We have to start off low with the academics and the leadership, but we're going to get ourselves up to green, and we're going to keep all 3 of those green. At that point, you can just advance to the week. You can see all of your stats updated there, and we're going to just continue on. We're going to move week to week. We're going to practice, sim our practice. We're going to upgrade our player if we have any skill points. It really doesn't matter what you upgrade them to because your overall will change. And then for every weekly agenda, we're going to add to academics and leadership back and forth until those are in the green, along with health, and then we're going to keep them there as much as we possibly can. Once we eventually have those top 3 in the green, you can start using your energy points on training and brand if you have any left over. Just be aware if you use any on training, it is going to take away from your health. So make sure you have any extra for health just in case. We're going to advance through these weeks again and again, just over and over. We're not playing any of the games. We're not playing any of the practices, simming all of that stuff, and we're just using our points as we collect them week over week. Again, just to show you some more options here, just to reiterate for a 3rd time, give polite answers, all right? Don't take any risks, take deals as they come up, and here's actually a really good one. Don't take this risk, and we're going to study a lot. So use those energy points to study. It will help you with your stats, and eventually you will have the option to move into a QB2 position, okay? So there will be a little game you have to play here. You have to win 2 of these 3 games that are offered to you. 2 of them are very easy, so you really shouldn't have a problem going from QB3 to QB2. Here you're just hitting these targets and making sure that your points in the top right hand corner accumulate into a winning stat, or status rather. And this is the second one. This one's obviously very easy. You're not using this dude, you're not controlling the running back. You are the quarterback, so you're just passing the ball off and he's running in every single time. Again, both of these things should be easily obtainable. QB2 battle 1, and we're going to advance to the next week after that. You can see all of my stuff is in the green now. We're a QB2 and we're moving on through. We're getting fan favorite upgrades. You'll start to get a lot of accolades through this, but you can see here we're 7-2. We're simming the practice. We're looking at upgrades. I do have some skill points that I can use on my player. Like I said, it really doesn't matter where you use these skill points. I was just going for the lowest one, so I could just stack these over time. I'd end up with 4 or 5 or 6 skill points at a time, and I'd use them immediately. Same with the energy points. Every single week, you want to make sure you use as many of your energy points as possible. Keep those 3 bars at the top in the green, and then the bottom 2 are just extra in case you have any left over. I did use XP here, and then I moved back up, and I had 1 left for my health, so I used it on my health. So don't sacrifice your health for your XP. We're going to advance through here, and eventually you should have an opportunity to play in the national championship, okay? I believe I said this earlier, but just to reiterate another thing in this video, if you have an issue with getting to the national championship, let's say your record is just trash at the end of all of this, just try this again. Simming all of this stuff is way faster than actually playing the game. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.